Hi, everybody. There we are. How is everybody? It's a little cold here in Middle Georgia. Is it cold at your house? It's cold here. I'm so glad you came back to story time. I enjoy spending time with all of you. And before we get started with everything, I need to know your name because I don't know all of you. So when I say 3, tell me your name. Say it loud and proud. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Claudia, or you can call me Sissy. I'm so glad you're here. And so let's start and say hello to our friends that we say hello to every day. And I will say hello to you if you get a grown-up to send me a message on Facebook and let me know your name. So let's say hello to all our friends. You ready? Caleb. Remember, he lives in Canada. Journey. Margot. Harrison. Erica. Faith. Kendall. And all the boys and girls in Miss Elwood's class. I'm so glad that all of you are here. And I hope you're having a wonderful day. And so before we get into our story, let's do our letter of the day. From A is for amazing. Today's letter is H. And H is for huggable and hardworking and humble and handsome, happy-go-lucky and heavenly and helpful. You are all of these words and more. Can you think of other words to describe yourself that starts with the letter H? I know I can, and I know you can too. Do you see the dog? I do. So, let's see what else. We've said our names, and we've said, you want to go through the list of the words like we do from our A is Amazing book? And I'm so glad that Dr. Anderson sent this. Thank you, Dr. Kelly. This is a wonderful book, and you can get this book on Amazon, and she even has a coloring book and an activity book that goes with it. So, let's do our words for the day. Okay, you ready? Say, I want you to put your hand on your chest, on your heart, in the middle of your chest or over your heart, and say, I am adorable. I am beautiful. I am caring. I am dependable. I am enthusiastic. There's enthusiastic. I am friendly. And I am good nature. I am hardworking. And then tomorrow you'll have to come back for the I words. There's our list of I words, along with this big word. So if you're a teacher using this, you'll know. So we will do that tomorrow. So let's say our little poem so that we can get ready for story time. Gather your children, gather your blankets and your bears and your sisters too, because I have a story that I want to read to you. And I know you're going to enjoy this sweet story. And we have read one of Miss Tanya's other books, if you remember, just a few weeks ago. So we're going to be reading Tanya Falconer, Two Little Sisters Christmas Party. And then in a few days, we'll read this book. But you can find all of Miss Tanya's books on Amazon. So let's see what the little sisters are getting into. I like I like the reef. And look at the reef on this one around the sisters. There were two little sisters, Erin and Tata, who loved holiday parties. Do you like parties? They heard in school that it would be a Christmas party. That was wonderful news. Do you like parties? Do you like birthday parties and Christmas parties and skating parties and swimming parties? The older sister Erin begins to imagine the fun she would have at the party. Erin knew it would be Tata's first school party and wanted to do her best for Tata to get ready for the party. Erin could not wait to hear about the party schedule. Do you have a sister? At the end of a school day, Tata's teacher, Miss Lords, smiling, told the class about the upcoming party. It will be a little concert prepared by the students and staff for the students and families. Have you ever been to a party at school? Have you ever been to a concert at school? The children's eyes sparkled to hear about the Christmas concert. It would be a wonderful addition to the Christmas celebration with gifts and Santa Claus. Miss Lords wrote a list of the concert's acts on the class board to discuss with the class. The teacher is dressed in green. Do you see her? And look, her classmates all wear uniforms. That's why they're all dressed alike. Each class will delegate 2 teams of children to perform singing, dancing, or reciting Christmas poems. Tata's class needs 2 groups, one for the snowflake dance and another for the 7 dwarfs dance. Then after the concert, all the students will play Christmas games and dance. Do you take ballet or gymnastics? Or do you play the guitar? Or do you sing or play the piano? What would you do if you had to perform at the school party like the girls? Miss Lords asked the children who would want to be a snowflake or a dwarf. She needed 7 of each. Tata remembered that Mom and the whole family encouraged her to participate in school events as much as she could, but she was very shy. Are you shy? I was shy as a little girl because I had a speech problem. I had a very hard time talking, believe it or not. There's their cat and dog. Tata stood up. She couldn't believe she asked the teacher if she could be a snowflake in front of the class. Miss Lords happily agreed with Tata and Erin. Miss Lords happily agreed. Tata and Erin rushed to home after school. They wanted to tell everything about the school concert at home. They were excited, weren't they? That says, Happy Holidays. Tata felt so proud to tell her family that she bravely asked for the snowflake role and was granted it. Erin got the role of the princess. Nobody could beat that. Erin always was the bravest, not just in her class, but in the entire elementary school. She was the bright example for Tata. Mom listened carefully to the whole story of the girls, who were over-talking each other, telling the exciting news. Mom was so happy to hear that Tata needs a snowflake costume. Now Mom needs to come up with a design for her special little snowflake. Look at the dresses. Which dress would you pick if you had to be a snowflake for the school play? This is called a tape measure. There were only 2 days left before the concert. The students were practicing hard their roles. Tata learned the snowflakes dance easily. While Erin did not need to learn how to be a princess, she knew it all. One very late night before the concert, Mom's old sewing machine was making funny noises. What would it be, thought the 2 little sisters when they went to bed. Mom almost did not sleep all night. She was making a snowflake dress for Tata. Wow. What color do you think the snowflake dress will be? White or blue or gray? There's the dress. Mom's good job. It's a blue dress. And see all the snowflakes? The dress had a cute tutu with beautiful icicles around the skirt and a small ballerina's top. Erin looked at Tata's costumes and said it needed a pretty snowflake crown, and she knew how to make one. The whole family rushed to help Erin with the crown. There was a little time left before the concert. Grandpa and Dad made a little crown frame. Grandma placed on the table all that Erin needed to make a crown. It was all kinds of glass beads and jewels she collected over the years. Erin carefully glued all the precious jewels to the crown. What a sweet sister. There it is. The crown came out lovely. Erin couldn't be proud of her work. The 2 little sisters put on their dresses and were ready for the party. Erin always thought that she was a princess, and the beautiful dress only reinforced her idea. For Tata, it was a whole new experience. The 2 little sisters walked into a school with the family. They saw a fully decorated giant Christmas tree in the middle of the room. Happy children gathered around the tree, and the Christmas party began. Erin waved her magic princess wand, and Tata and the other 6 snowflakes began to dance. Tata's costume sparkled with all the silver flakes that Mom attached to it, and her crown was the best. Shadow says hi. The 2 little sisters had beautiful smiles. With all the fun games, dances, and excitement, the concert was nice and pleasant for all the parents. At the end of the party, Santa Claus arrived with Christmas wishes and a stack full of presents. He had the sweetest smile on his face, and Mrs. Claus and the elves were there with him. There was a lot of laughing and happiness with Santa. Each child received a special gift from Santa. They were good children for the entire year. And look, there's Santa's, a part of Santa's good list. Are you on Santa's good list or naughty list? Are you on the nice list or the naughty list? I know you all are on the nice list. I know I'm on the nice list. And I know a lot of my friends are on the nice list. And I just love the look of that Santa, don't you? The end. Do you think the girls had a fun time at the Christmas party? Do you remember what Tata wore? And what Aaron wore to the party? Who was the princess? Well, boys and girls, it's nap time for me. I've enjoyed reading to you today, and I'm so glad and happy and grateful that you all were here. And I know that you will come back so that you can hear this story really soon. I may post it later today, or I may save it and read another Christmas book. And we had a fun book reading this, didn't we? So, and then we had a really fun time reading this book yesterday, I think it was, The Adventures of Puff and Curl. So I hope that you will come back and enjoy the other Little Sister Christmas book. And you'll come back so that you can hear your powerful word for the day from A is for Amazing by Dr. Kelly Anderson. And remember, you can find this book and all the other books, including this book and the one that I'll read next, on Amazon. And thank you, everybody, for being here. Stay warm, but most importantly, stay sweet. Goodbye, everybody.